Hey, how's it going, guys? Alright, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a DAX formula to rank a column. Alright, so here in my Power BI file, I have this column called maker, and I want to create a DAX function to rank the total count based on the column maker in this table. Alright, so for example, here let me go into the report view. I'm going to insert a matrix visual first. And I'm going to insert the makers column to the row section. And it's going to be the column makers. Then I want to create a values column to give me the total count by each column maker. Alright, so here I'm going to change the aggregation type to count. Alright, so in this column we have the total count by each column maker. And I want to insert a separate column to give me the rank based on the total count. Let me go back to the data view. Alright, so here I'm going to create a new measure. Now for the field name, I'm going to name the field rank by column maker. Alright, so first I want to create a variable. And I'll name the variable maker count. And it's going to be the total count from the maker's count. And it's going to be data maker. Now I want to insert the return statement. Alright, so for the returning value, I'm going to insert the calculate function to initiate my calculation. Now in Power BI, if you want to rank a list of numbers, you want to use the ranks x function, which is going to be the formula that will be used to return the rank of expression evaluated in the current context. Basically, the rank x function is going to rank the entire column instead of individual values like the rank function. Alright, so let me insert the closing parenthesis. Now inside the rank function, I'm going to insert the tables that I want to use to perform the ranking operation. And the count will be data maker count. And because we need to convert this to as a table object, basically. One way we can do that is using the values function to convert the count to be treated as a table. Now for the expression, I'm going to insert the calculate function again. Right, so we know when we do the ranking operation, we're going to evaluate based on the maker's count. And here I can simply insert the maker count variable. And that's all we need to provide to this calculate function. Then insert a comma. Now for the value, I'm going to insert the maker count variable again. And followed by the ranking order. And I want to rank from the highest to the lowest. So here I'm going to choose descending. Now that's all we need to provide to the rank x function. Now I'm going to insert a comma. And for the filter condition, I simply just want to evaluate based on all the data from the data table. So I'm going to insert the O function followed by the table name. And that's it. Now enter to insert the formula. Right, so I'm going to go back to the report view. Now here I'm going to simply drag the rank by the maker measure that I just created to the values group. Right, so here it's returning 1 for all the rankings. Right, so let me take a look to see if I made a mistake. Right, so here with the calculate function. Right, so let me do this. I'm going to change this variable to manually type in the function. Right, so it's going to be data maker. And enter. Right, so let's take a look. Okay, so that seems to fix the issue. And it seems like we cannot use a variable to replace the count function in the calculate function in this case. All right, so if I go back to the report view, and here's my matrix visual. Now if I sort the table by rank by column maker, and let me do that in descending order. Now I can see that for Xavi, which has the count of 516, and it's going to be ranked as number 1. and Ford is going to rank number 2, and Nissan is going to be number 3, and so on. So this is going to be everything I'm going to share in this video, and hopefully you guys find this video useful. And feel free to post your question or your feedback in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.